Scumbag up. Lock that scumbag up and throw away the key. I can't believe what I'm hearing. And I can't believe it could be a possibility of this man being free very soon. Run the clip and let's talk about it.
Stephen Lawrence was just 18, with his whole life ahead of him, when he was murdered in a racist attack that scarred Britain. Today, more than 3 decades on, and for the first time, one of his killers, David Norris, publicly admitted his part in his murder. Appearing via video link with greying hair and his back to the camera, he told his parole hearing, "That murder 32 years ago should never have happened. I am totally disgusted with myself and my part in his murder, especially as he was completely innocent." He went on, "I am certainly no longer the violent, racist young criminal I was. I don't expect forgiveness, but I want them, Stephen's family, to know how sorry I am." But he refused to name others involved, saying it would put him and his family at risk. Stephen's dad, Neville, told us he had forgiven his killer, but parole should only be considered if Norris revealed his accomplices.
My forgiveness doesn't mean that I'm saying it's okay for him to be freed. For him to show that he's accepted the fact that he did something wrong and he's trying to repair some of the damage that he's done to my family, one of the main things he has to do is to name all the rest of the people that were with him that night.
But for many, Norris's words will sit uneasily beside these searing images. Norris and his friends swaggering into the public inquiry into Stephen's killing more than 20 years ago. A picture of arrogance that defined a generation's anger at the failure of justice. While this secret police footage from 1994 captured Norris unleashing a torrent of violent and racist abuse. Stephen's mother, Baroness Doreen Lawrence, was there to hear Norris's supposed remorse. She says she doesn't believe a word of it, calling him a danger to society and warning she fears he would harm black people if released. The hearing was told Norris was still using racist language in prison as recently as 3 years ago. He and Gary Dobson remain the only 2 members of the gang ever convicted of Stephen's murder. The rest still deny any part in it.
So, if you don't know, this story affects every single black person, especially in the UK. Stephen Lawrence's killer could be walking free very soon because his minimum term is coming up. And he's basically saying that he feels remorseful, he's sorry. He admits that the killing that he took part in, it was of an innocent black man, of an innocent man. He was minding his own business. So if you don't know the story, back in 1993, I believe, a black guy, well, 2 black people at a bus stop. One guy got away, the friend got away, and then obviously Stephen Lawrence got killed. The friend has been traumatized ever since the killing. He saw it. He testified to saying that it was more than one killer. But because there wasn't enough evidence, and because the guy that they got in prison is basically saying he didn't admit to anybody else doing it. He just took the rap for himself. We know there's other people, but no one else has been charged for it. And he's the killers even come out and said he can't say who else was involved because he's scared for his life. So my whole thing is, he's only saying this to get out. And if you're really that remorseful, give the names, you know. But we'll have to see, because at the end of the day, this could go 2 ways. Because it's such a high profile case, they might be like, they can't let this guy go because it just looks bad. But then at the same time, there's not enough space in prison, and he has done his minimum term. So this will be a close one to watch. But I like, growing up, you've heard about this story. Like this story, it just hits home because this story is a story that we've all heard about this, or our parents have told us about this. And back in those times till now, yes, there's been a gradual improvement, but like, it's just every so often for us as a people, we go forward, and then certain stories bring us right back to you know, like the racism and all of this stuff. But because the climate of the country is the way it is, this is going to be very interesting to see what they do, what the judge decides to do. I personally feel like the judge won't let him out. I personally think he won't let him out. But at the same time, you don't know nowadays. It may be a thing of he gets out, but he gets what's the word that they do? Like is it relocated? So he gets a brand new identity, he gets moved somewhere else. That's a possibility as well. But I can only imagine what the mom and dad have gone through fighting for this case, to know that your son has just been murdered like that, deaded off like that for no reason. It's cold. It's very, very cold. I don't want to see this man out. I really don't. And I feel like we should be doing more to make sure that this guy doesn't come out. But be interesting to see. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's run this thing up. And it's horrible, man. It's horrible to think that this guy could be out.